It's me, Renee. I'm back. I got sync clothes. I'm pre-filming some stuff, so yep. And this is my May TBR. It is now 5 days into a month, but yeah, this is the first week, so yeah. I've Stuff happened, so I didn't really have time to film this before now, but here I am. So my theme, like you have to have a theme for your TBR. You don't have to, but I have a theme for my TBR. So in May, as I said before, May, it's the month where we have Norway's National Day, which is the 17th of May. And then the 8th of May is the day that Norway was rescued from the invasion in 1945. So there's two historical important Norwegian dates in Norwegian history in May. Because of that, I want to read things connected to Norway. I am Norwegian, in case you didn't know, and because this is your first video here. Hi, I'm Renee. I am Norwegian. Not like an American thing, like my great great grandma was Norwegian. I'm Norwegian myself. I've lived most of my life here, still live here, and yeah. So first we have Sava by Helene Uri, which is a book by this, I want to say academic. Yeah, academic. So she's a journalist and other stuff, but she's kind of. This is a research book about how language differs from between when men and females talk. So like how females don't have the same voice, don't have the same opportunities, what have you. So yeah, it's kind of like how the uh, subtitle is females, men, and language. And yeah, this is about that. I started slightly before, but then I had to return it. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to get to all of it now. And I did really enjoy the beginning that I read, the beginning that I've begun. Yeah, what I've begun to read. So yeah, I enjoy feminism. I enjoy language. I enjoy. Oh yeah, and this is kind of based around Norwegian facts and stuff because she's Norwegian. But I think she talks about like things around the world now and then. I think she mostly uses Norwegian sources and stuff. So yeah, excited. Sorry. Then we have benigorian, which is a Norwegian middle grade book. Middle grade. Yeah, I want to say middle grade because like the main character is 12. Yeah, it's meant for like 12, 10-year-olds. Though it's still very much enjoyable as a 29-year-old. And yeah, this is a middle grade which is quite different. Well, quite different. So not that different now, but okay. So this middle grade has a gay protagonist. He's still out. He's still in a closet to his parents, but it's like he's coming more and more out. Like, yeah. This is a second book, and there's a third book out as well. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or not, but it's a middle grade with a gay protagonist. Give me a moment. There is pictures here and there, and it's mainly like a slice of life fun story. Like there's no mystery, to solve, there's no fantasy elements. The third one has aliens, so it's cool, like the aliens are coming. But I haven't read it, so I don't know like if it's one of those Scooby Doo things where it's aliens and then turns out it's not. But yeah, I've started this as you see, and I am enjoying it. It's not a long book, so it's definitely a book I'll probably be finishing this month if I don't get distracted. And yeah, this also works into my goal of reading 50 queer stories this year because of this 50 years since Norway legalized being gay. So yeah, and this is one of the books I kind of want to read in association, hitting my glasses, in association with that. So yeah, then we have the Cursed Carnival. So I was so excited when I heard about it. I pre-ordered it last year, didn't get it before like last December, and then have I read it? Much of it? No, I haven't. Like I've read. Do I have a bookmark? The bookmark's gone. but I have read a few pages in it. I do know that, and yeah, I do want to read more in it. And like, if I read like for example the Rick Riordan book story in this, which is around Irish mythology, so that will work for the Eurovision fans. That will work very well for that. So hopefully I'll do that. Though, yeah, I'm not gonna force myself, but I kind of want to read a bit in this one. And then we have, sorry, glimmers by Birgitte Versa. As you can see, it's a Norwegian book. Again, a middle grade. Caught my eye because beautiful cover. And yeah, I'm gonna read this because Norwegian book. May, month of May. So, and yeah, kind of didn't really say that. Like, I want to read Norwegian books because of National Day and stuff like that. But I also kind of wanted to think like, okay, so it's a very important historical day. So I kind of want to also read historical based stuff. So some of these books are historical based. Coming after a while. Then we have Det skjer nå, fortellinger fra en feministisk revolusjon, which is essays by different Norwegian people, the Norwegian females, about feminism in Norway. Though this came out in 2018, so it's a bit old. Well, not old. It's not the most recent. But yeah, I'm still gonna think it's still gonna be interesting. It's essays, so it's not like a long book or no. It's just under 200 pages. It's 180 pages. And yeah, I really love essays, so and feminism, so this is right up my alley. And then we have The Nine Tailors by Dorothy L. Sayers, which is a Lord Peter Wimsey book. I've read two of those so far, and I want to read more. Though yeah, one of the Peter Wimsey books I didn't enjoy as much. I love the okay, so I read two of them so far. I read one short story collection and one full length story. The full length story I didn't really enjoy, so I suppose why would I keep on reading? Because I mean, you should have really good full length stories. But like, I did really like the Peter Wimsey, Lord Peter Wimsey, and I did also did really like the writing. What I didn't like was the mystery, so I think I'm probably gonna like more about this author. So yeah, I have this one, which is yeah, it's a mystery, no short story collection. Because I do think Dorothy L. Sayers has several collections, so I might be wrong in there. Anyway, yeah, kind of want to pick up this one. And then we have The Portrait of a Scotsman by Evie Dunmo. I really enjoy the first two books in the series. This is a historical romance. It's set in Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. So that would actually also work for. No, it won't. Yeah, forget it. And then we have Just One Damn Thing After Another. So I heard a lot of things about this one. Um, and so it's time travel ish. Like it says in the beginning, it's not time travel, but I think pretty much it is time travel. They just don't want to use that word. But yeah, so you see, it doesn't look like I have a bookmark. I started slightly. I just kind of just read one chapter, so something's like if I feel like I read a chapter at a time, I kind of feel like I can remember what chapter I'm at, so I don't really use bookmarks then. So yeah, I think I'm two chapters into this one, and so like the first chapter was good. The second chapter was interesting. Like I'm really liking the idea behind this, but the writing kind of feels like I don't know, it's not that good. And like sometimes I can ignore uninteresting or not good writing if the plot is very good or if the characters are very good. So far, I haven't really gotten to that much of those two. But I want to give it more a go. I'm kind of thinking this might be very cool as an audiobook, but I haven't found it somewhere on audiobook. I have it as paperback, so I do. Sorry, I'm kind of on the fence with this one, but I kind of want to give it a more of a try. So I'm not gonna do anything yet. But like, if you read it and if it doesn't really get that much better, please tell me. Because yeah, I've heard some people say that this book is amazing, and some people say like it's not. It's just overrated. So yeah, I'm a bit hesitant with this book, but I don't want to give up on it as of right now. So yeah. And then sorry. Then we have another Peter Wimsey book, Strong Poison. So it's a poison story. Yeah, all the Peter Wimsey books, or like I think most of them set like before between 1920s to 1940s, so around that time. So it's yeah, classic, well, classic. It's that golden age of crime. So yeah. And then we have a treacherous curse, which yeah, I read the first book in this in like February. Really enjoyed it. Book more. I thought at this point in time that when I ordered this one, that this one the next. I'm thinking it might be like the third and not the second one. So I'm not like sure like how important is it that you read it in order? Like I'm thinking that reading the first book in order, like the first book first, is probably smart and good and all. But the rest of them, is it that important? I don't know. But yeah, I might pick up this one if I don't really have to read the second book first. So I might pick up this one. Maybe. Yep. And then we have Vienna 1814, which works both for Eurovision but also for Mame TBR, because it's set in Vienna, Austria. It's based around the year 1814, which was the year Napoleonic Wars ended, and like a lot of Europe kind of changed. They changed borders and whatnot, and like after the war ended, they kind of had to have this gathering of like what's going to happen now. So there was this meeting in Vienna in 1814, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, 1814 was the year like after this, like because of this, Norway got its constitution in 1814. That was very cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not far into it, but I am enjoying it. I'm kind of feel like maybe this would look very cool as an audiobook, as a physical book. Like this is gonna sound so weird. I'm, I'm kind of feeling like it's too interesting. I mean, that just makes sense. But like, okay, so it's described as reads like a novel, a fast-paced turner. Like, yeah, it's fast-paced and page turner. I don't know. I feel like kind of like it's a book you have to read an audiobook. Like it feels weird to read it, which is weird. But at the same time, I'm just 13 pages into it, so I can't really. As always, you can't really say that much about book 13 pages into it. I mean, it's not like I'm not enjoying it. I just kind of feel like I have to read it on the audiobook, which is a strange sensation. But yeah, yep. That's that really, and yeah, that's kind of my main TBR. Well, I have like more books like for Eurovision fun, but I just talked about those on the other video. So yeah, and that's always there's always other books that might pick up and might come up, and but that's kind of like a few of the possibilities or TBR kind of books. Yeah, maybe a bit more TBR because at least a few of them I can't think I really want to read you. Some, of course, I'm not gonna read them all. Well, I'm not gonna. I mean, I could read them all. Probably not gonna read them all. That's probably a better way of saying it. And yeah, I hope you have a nice reading plan for May. Give me one moment. Sorry, what happened now? I don't know. Anyway, bye.